How we going, guys? Lowy here, back on the lake. We just had over 100 mil of rain. Water's absolutely putrid. Gonna see how we go fishing this filthy, dirty water. Hopefully we can get into a few fish, hang about, and we'll see what happens. Check out the color of it. Absolute chocolate brown. Rightio, vibe straight away. That's the best option. Let's get into it. Rightio guys, first cast. We have hooked up big. I just had a screaming run on it. There's just heaps of weight. Absolutely nailed that vibe. Wow, absolutely chomped it. Good start. It's 12 past 6. Sun's only just starting to come up. Yeah, first cast. How's that for luck? Tell you what, he's got a fair bit of go in him. That's for sure. What an absolute weapon. Got a bit of line out. Come on, come back this way. Yeah, the sun's not up yet, but the water's absolutely putrid. So I started out with a vibe, just so I can get that sound there in the water, a bit of vibration, give them a bit of feel. Whatever it is, it's a big fish. I mean, it feels like a dewy. If it is, it's a good one. It's coming back this way now. We'll get the net set up, yep. I don't think that'll be the end of the fight, but he's coming back this way. I can see leader. How good's this, eh? First cast. Doesn't get any better than that. That's nothing but luck, that. Just turn up and get one. Nice little dewy. Oh, in he goes. Oh, geez, it's heavy. Oh. Well, there he is. First cast. Woo! That's bloody awesome. Just on the Jackall Trans Am there. Started out with the vibe, just to get a bit of vibration in that dirty water. But that's an absolute cracking dewy. One cast in. one absolute ripper. Rightio, let's get this beautiful specimen back in the water. Thanks for the fight, mate. That was unreal. That straight away, Ripper Dewey first cast. Water's absolutely putrid, but I can't tell if it's put the fish off. I only had one throw. Rightio, move spots, because apart from that Dewey not much was going on. Just pulled up another spot, first cast again. I may as well move after I catch this fish, because that's probably going to be it again. So I'm north off Wangi at the moment. It's just putrid water. That was a little squire, probably about 30, 35. Get it back out in the water. Alrighty, yeah, we got another fish on. Definitely feels like a flatty. Just the way he's shaking his head. Not really doing a whole lot, but you can definitely feel the head shakes. Come on, mate, come say good day. Here he comes through the murky water. Beautifully camoed. Oh, and you get sun. There we go, check him out. There we are, not a very big flatty. Probably just go legal. Anyway, we'll send it back to the depths. Even though it's really dirty, he's still getting a couple of bites, which is good. Now, let's get this Trans Am back in the water. I was gonna say, definitely feels like a tailor bite. It was pinging away down there on the bottom. Good size. Not so good on a Trans Am. It's definitely one of those ones that will bite you off. Come on, Mr. Chopper, play nice. I want me vibe back. Absolute cracking tailor. There we go. Very nice tailor. How's that for a chopper? Look at the teeth on the thing. They do some damage on your lures. Good to get him in the boat anyway, get the Trans Am back. That's the colour tickled pink. Haven't had that for too long. Anyway, let's unhook this slob, get it back in the water. What a weapon of a tailor. Absolute cracking greenback. Righto, we'll get back in the water, see what else we can catch. Alright, I had a hit on the vibe. It's only small. Just had another bit of a move. Had a couple of casts. That's the first bite. Feels like a tiny chopper or something. It's not big. What have we got here? Yeah, just a little chopper. Alright, we'll unhook this fella, get him back in the water. So yeah, mate. Alright, I've got something on the Bait Junkie prawn. Thought I'd switch over from the vibe, have a crack with that. It's a little bit clearer here. Still, not a big fish, just small. Another tailor. Nice early release. So far all I've got here is just a couple of choppers. Just nicked me leader too. Right, retie and then back into it. Rightio, fishing's a bit quiet now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the camera down into the water. After 100 mil of rain, I'll be interested to see what it looks like down underneath. I know it's pretty murky up top. I'll give you a look at what it looks like up top, and then I'll drop it down there and actually see what it looks like as we go down in the depths. So that's it there. Very brown, as you can see. I'll rig this camera up and we'll get it ready to drop down there. Right, our camera's back out, back on the neck mount. I'll get back into the fishing. Hopefully that gives you a good idea of what's down there anyway, watercolour wise. Have had quite a lot of rain, as I said, probably around about 100 mil. So I'm interested just to see what it looks like down the bottom as well, underneath all that dirty water. Well, this feels ultra small, that's for sure. Has to be a chopper or something like that. It's tiny. Wow. How are you, mate? You've been better, that's for sure. Alright, yeah, picked one up just under the boat there. Missed a little bit of a rattle just before that. Little Brembo. Come on, mate, up you get. How's he hooked? Pretty bad. Or he's in. Oh, and there we go. Lure is out. Now, guys, another fish on the board. Only a small brim. Legal fish. Nonetheless, we'll get him back in the water. Thanks for coming, champion. Well, fishing certainly hasn't been on fire. It's only downhill after you catch a dewy first cast. Stuck it out for a little while. Not a whole lot on offer. I have tried like a number of different places just to check out the water and see what it looks like. It's definitely a lot cleaner the northern end of the lake. The southern end's pretty bad, especially the mouth around Dora Creek. Get all that fresh water running out of the creek there. That's muddied this end up quite a lot. But around Wangi, Coal Point, it wasn't too bad. I didn't hang around and fish there like for too long, a little bit. But like everywhere, it was fairly quiet, still a bit murky. But I've caught a couple of decent fish anyway. Can't ask for more than that, not gonna catch them sitting at home. Once you catch a fish but first throw that's decent, builds your hopes up a bit. Then after it goes quiet for an hour after that, back down to reality. Just goes to show sometimes you just need that bit of luck. First spot I wanted to fish, there was someone there already. Oh, there's a fish. That was in the dark, so I didn't even want to fish where I got the dewy, hence the luck part. But we're in the water and got the result. What do we got here? Flatty. It's the second one that's dropped off as it's got into the boat. Right, just a little tiny flatty. We'll get him back out there. Don't want to stress him out too much. Thanks for saying g'day, mate. Ah, well, brim and a flatty, quick succession. Clouds rolling in. Gives the fish a bit of cover anyway, not that they need it. Water's dirty enough. Well, that was interesting. Going for a last final drone shot. Drones hit a tree, dropped in the water. Anyway, after about 15 minutes of searching, I've retrieved it from the depths. I don't think it's going to be any good submerged in salt water. Anyway, it had a good run, but that'll do for this session, guys. Hopefully you enjoy the video. I'll see you on the next one.